Hello, everybody, and welcome to Trial Tuesday. We're going to be playing the Wright Trilogy. I am so fucking excited! I'm so hyped for this. This is gonna be great!
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Are you ready, Leaf?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. Play this game. Episode 1, the first turnabout. I got an achievement! Woo!
Damn it. Why me? Can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I hope that all came through.
It did. You're doing fine.
Good.
August 3rd. Okay, you do it. You do it.
No, you go ahead. You're the streamer.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous!
Okay, so you're doing... Phoenix?
Yes.
Alright.
Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. I forgot it was Mia and not Maya. Alright, starting strong! Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
Oh, that didn't pick up.
All I heard was... That was fucking great.
It's over.
There you go.
My life, everything, it's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him.
Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
You fucking idiot. What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Hi, Fen!
I'm gonna cry.
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. I love that they added the detail of the blood filling in the cracks in the floor. That's so cool! Okay, I'm a little too excited about that.
Maybe just a tad.
I just like the attention to detail on it. Like, if you spill a liquid on a wood surface, yes, the liquid will follow the cracks in the floor while also trying to spill out in a normal pattern.
Yeah.
I like that they went scientifically accurate instead of just making a puddle.
Also the fact that blood is a lot more thick, so it
Much
doesn't
more
stray
thick.
as far.
Exactly. Ah! I don't know if I read this, so I'm just gonna read it again. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I could say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Finally, the judge!
The judge in his proper place. Anyway, the prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client.
Will it now?
Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Yeti wrote, heh, butts. Thanks,
yeah,
Yeti.
That's my name. What you got around it?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Blame my parents. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
There's an achievement for doing this, right?
Yep. Yes, there is.
Yeah, we're going for all achievements, so... The, defendant? That's, Mia Fey? Wrong, right? Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery. Aw, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Listen, Wright. The defendant is the one on trial, your client. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. I put my foot in it this time. I've got to relax.
Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more.
I got an
Please
achievement.
state the name of the defendant in this case. Please turn in your badge.
Please turn in your badge as the first achievement you can get, other than
Second
starting... No,
Yeah.
other than starting the game itself. I'm not counting those as achievements, because that's literally play the game as an achievement. But the first official achievement that you can go out of your way to get is, please turn in your badge. Anyways, the answer is Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Judge?
Right. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine.
I'm also gonna turn the game down for viewers. Unfortunately, this game's audio is really freaking loud. Actually, you know what? I can open the volume mixer and turn the game down on my end too, so it's not as loud. Oh, so much better. I can hear myself think. Yeah, this game has awful audio settings. Anyways.
Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Well, let's check the court record. Cindy.
You can also check the profiles for all characters in the case, aside from yourself.
Cinder block. Mia Bay.
Yeah, you can also get that achievement on this one.
The woman standing next to me is dead.
Cinder block.
Cinder block is also a good one. No, Cindy Stone. Oh my god, that's why they have Cinder block, because that's the actual pun that's her name. Her name is Cindy Stone as a riff on Cinder block. That's so dumb. I forgot how stupid Phoenix Wright names were, like romaine lettuce.
Shut the fuck up. That'll be a joke we'll get to way down the line.
Way down the line. You deserved it. No, you didn't.
Shut up.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Now imagine I start calling her Cinder block.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
hit with a blunt object.
Correct.
She was struck once by a blunt object.
She was struck by a blunt. That's kind of weird.
Who hit her with weed?
My weed!
Alright, you said that earlier, so I'm not gonna...
Anyway, you've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then... First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Real quick. If anyone is wondering why I'm giving this voice to this character, you'll understand soon enough.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, the murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Please, for my sake. You fucking idiot.
Please, for the sake of my migraine. Anyway, Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Also note that, this game plays on the Japanese, law system where everyone is guilty until proven innocent, which is why if you fail at this game, you are said to be guilty. Obviously, you won't see a guilty, verdict on my playthrough, but unless, like, it's an achievement. But, that's why, like, if you fail a trial, it's just automatic guilty. It's because it's playing off of the Japanese court system. There's also some jokes that are totally lost in translation, so It's unfortunate, but I might try to explain them if I can remember them. Anyways.
Like, there are some specific characters. Did you just skip my line?
You cleared your throat! I heard it!
Oh,
It was
is that what
ahem!
it was? Oh.
Your line was ahem! Fuck off!
I wasn't doing the line.
You were just clearing your throat.
Yes!
Continue.
Anyway, what I was saying is that there are certain characters later on in the games that are very Japanese coded.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the tropes that they have associated with them do not translate to English well because, you know,
They're Japanese.
It's a very different place to us.
Very.
Yeah. But they still try their best to make it entertaining.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's even a couple of characters that are like a stereotypical American person who is like tan with a crazy blonde hair. Which is funny because most Americans are absolutely white.
Yeah. There's also a couple of other things, such as the fact that this game in particular was originally made with the thought that maybe it would be localized in the future. Every subsequent game was thought that, okay, we don't really need to bother trying to keep it localization coded, so they just went full-on Japanese later. So now we have a very strange world, which we'll get into later.
Very strange. Anyways.
But for the first game, it's somewhat normal.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony!
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever!
His eye is twitching.
His mouth is twitching.
His mouth and his eye are twitching.
What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Oh boy.
Gay Paris, if you will.
Passport added to the court record.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way.
His little eyes!
What?
Look at his eyes.
Oh yeah, they're little beady little...
Little beady eyes.
Kinda look like radishes.
Yeah, he said, hee, Larry.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Larry, what the fuck?
Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts.
Daddies? Sugar?
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of women... women?
Women?
Women.
What kind of women?
All women are queens!
If she breathes, she's a thought!
What the fuck is happening?
Order, order!
Order, order! Mr. Wright, what the fuck?
No, read your fucking line.
Alright. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... I kind of want to see what happens.
Truthfully, it doesn't matter what you choose.
Yeah, I figured. I want to see what happens.
Okay.
Might be better not to get involved in this one.
Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this! Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't say anything stupid because he was just preaching that outside of the court.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
But he didn't even fucking know that she was cheating until you told her. Or him. Until you told him.
There's no way to prove that.
Okay. What do you mean there's no way to prove that? Let's rewind the tape. Aren't we recording this? Let's rewind the stream. He clearly looked very shocked and seemed very confused.
In a prosecutor's mind, it could be logical that he could have been faking his reaction.
I hate that you're right.
I play devil's advocate a lot.
No, you're fine. Let's
Anyway.
continue.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I should probably stop him from answering this. Right?
Whatever you decide.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop him from answering, because it probably doesn't matter, but...
It doesn't.
I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog.
Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. I did that in the weirdest stoner voice ever. I don't know what the hell came out of my throat.
Is it bad that I have expected you to do a Shaggy voice?
Like Zoink Scoob.
I don't remember.
Like Zoinks. I don't remember, Scoob. You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Oh my god, guys, it was a self-report.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
This bad.
This bad.
This bad.
This bad.
This bad.
This
How
bad.
bad? This bad.
This bad.
Anyway, on the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw to the stand.
I Forgot about his name.
Such a dumb name.
Saw it.
Someone actually makes a joke off of that later. Anyway. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
It was a self-report. I half expect a Happy Mask salesman ass voice.
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Pretty great.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony.
If Leaf can jump between those two voices, he needs to be a voice actor. Period.
I've done more extremes than
You're
that.
so... I don't care. You're so good at doing different voices.
Anyway, please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Oh, we got an issue. We'll get to that shortly.
Francisca Von Karma. Thank you for the follow. Love that. That's great. I love that.
Francisca Von Karma.
So good. I love that. Thank you.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. I like how I'm actually, like, rubbing my hands against each other.
You're trying to get into character.
I always do this. I always, like, do some sort of action that helps me.
It's great. I left my whip at home. I'm
sorry, Francisca. You're here a bit early, though. You're fine. You don't need it yet.
You're definitely here a bit early. We're only on the first game. Looks like Ronald Reagan.
I don't know what to think about that.
Anyways.
Alright.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yes, you can.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Not the judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I can't. Sorry. Francisca Von Karma said, not the judge, the other guy, talking about, saw it.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. We both figured, don't worry. It's so good.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those.
I see a cord. Well, that's the charger, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Yes, let's peruse. From noon to 6 p.m. So the phones would have still been out when she actually died, but his testimony of when she died is incorrect.
Yes. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Takes out a paper, runs up to Saw and shoves it into his nose.
I was just thinking that. Okay. Wouldn't that be unprofessional, though? Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
In fact, his first testimony has 10 parts.
Okay, I was going door to door. I thought I must be in a hurry. I remember the time exactly. Can I present this, right?
You are correct.
Okay. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
I was not expecting to hear you actually slam your desk. That actually made me jump a little.
Maybe I'm getting into character.
Hey, that's fine.
Next I'll take out a piece of paper and start whacking it with the back of my hand.
You could just slap your hand.
It's fucking great. Sorry.
I'm gonna slap you. Oh, that hurt my hand.
You dumbass. You're making me laugh. I'm trying to stop laughing.
Okay, calm down.
Okay. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? And that's why he has that voice.
It's so shrill. Like, were you turned into a eunuch when you were a child? What is wrong with you?
I mean, I can do this sound. Objection! It's so fucking loud.
Yeah, clip that.
Oh my god, no!
And Jonah recreates Winston Payne's objection.
I can't fucking breathe.
Take a second. I'm just gonna read, okay? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. I love Mia. She's so cool.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. Alright. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Oh.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. My palms are getting all warm from how much I'm just rubbing them together.
Okay, you gotta stop doing that, though.
I have to!
You have to rub your hands together?
I'm like doing the quick clasping, unclasping, as if trying to mimic his arm swayings.
Got it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
you're trying to do his nervous tick.
Yep. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program.
Oh, man, I know what this is, too!
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Okay. I didn't want to present, I just want to look at things. Loss of blood due to bullet trauma. This. Apparently arrived home from Paris on the 30th, the day before the murder. Electricity was out from... Oh, well, then fucking... Wait a minute! This is where I present this, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. The reason I have to ask every time is because Phoenix Wright is actually extremely picky about when and where you present certain evidence. So,
Yeah.
Leaf, being the awesome co-host that he is today, and every Tuesday from now on, suck it, you're my co-host forever. I've stolen you. I've stolen you, you're mine. Leaf, being the awesome co-host that he is, has pulled up a 100% guide for the game, so I'm going to try and play it as normally as I can, but I'm also going to ask, hey, am I doing this correctly, just in case I have it a little off, or in case I'm completely wrong and being really stupid about it. So, Leaf.
Yeah.
Yes. This is correct?
Yes.
Objection! Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sword? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now! Mr. Sword, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Very well, Mr. Sword. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
With feeling.
Once more, with feeling. Actually, I did hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
That's...
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
You idiot. Gladly. Are you kidding me? You're so stupid. Okay. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. Do I use this one or the previous one?
Murder weapon.
Murder weapon. Okay, I figured. I just wanted to make doubly sure.
Yeah. If you look at the description of the weapon, it's not a clock. It's just a statue.
No, it's just a statue in the shape of the thinker.
Yeah.
Boop!
Boop!
A boop! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock.
I love that his first name is Winston. Winston Payne.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Wait till you meet his family. Anyway, the neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
I'm guessing we say yes, because if we say no, like...
Yeah, it's yes. This case is fairly straightforward.
Yeah. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment.
Yep.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Why is his head so square from behind?
He's secretly Steve.
My quest. Anyway.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
I hate that. I hate that
yeah, now
so
I'm
much.
sending you the gif.
Of course you're sending me the gift.
Continue.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection!
God.
It's so funny!
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw...
Ugh. My face!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you!
Man, you're one ugly mofo.
It was him, I tell you. I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
He is so square. He's such a square.
He's such a square that I lost my joke.
He turned into blocks. He's Minecraft Steve.
He falls apart like a Lego figure.
Deadass built like a 1x1 Lego piece.
Okay. Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright?
Your Honor.
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully.
I don't know about evidence, but I have this toupee that was just entered into the court record.
Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... try sounding the clock.
Yep.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's...
Fuck. Ah!
Go ahead, go ahead.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, it's a statue of the thinker, so it's going to have something interesting to say every time. Fuck! I logicked myself! Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely Precisely the discrepancy... Shut up! Okay, I'm taking a swig of my drink. Fuck you.
Take your time, it's fine.
Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. Oh, lag. Oh, no. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
I know how to prove it. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
No, I don't. Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
But I know how to... But I have it right here. She was in...
Just give it a bit.
But I know the answer. She was in Paris. Come on. You won't let me do it this once? It's fucking bullshit.
It's a tutorial case.
It's bullshit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal!
Yeah, and you lost your toupee over it.
You lawyers are all slime.
I think you're the slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
Mia slaps Phoenix across the face.
Chief. Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait! Maybe I could prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that could prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Yes, of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that could prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
This passport. The victim had just returned home. Okay. If you're gonna laugh every time I slam the desk, I'm not doing it again.
No, keep doing it. It's fine.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there.
As we all know.
The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? That's a good joke. He fucking died.
Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you're a witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but... This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Woo! Yay!
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Yay! It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Ugh, I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no, I mean bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy is gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
So dumb. Thanks. I really owe you one.
Isn't he one of the most, like, common defendants in the series?
No, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Let me, give me a second to think.
He's a defendant at least 3 times.
Uh-uh.
We're letting Leaf think.
This is actually the only time he's a defendant.
What? I thought he was a defendant another time. Oh no, he's a witness at a later one.
He's a witness in multiple cases, not a defendant.
Okay. This is the only one where he's a defendant.
Yeah, there's only, I think, 2 characters that have the dubious honor of being a defendant.
Twice? That's wild, dude. Okay. Did you read this line? I think you did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't. I forgot this was my line. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Leave when realizing it's his line.
Someone text me, okay?
Can you reread it? Because it didn't come through.
Oh, hey.
Thank you.
Here, take this. It's a present.
What the fuck, Larry? A present? For me? I also didn't realize this was my line again. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Oh, God.
Yeah, you remember?
No, I remember now, yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's just... Yeah.
We'll see. It's like the next case, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Anyway. Also, can I just say... Larry is one of the most unfortunate characters in this series.
Legitimately.
For multiple reasons.
Oh, yeah.
He's also one of the most bastardized characters.
Yeah?
Yeah, he gets really bad personality-wise later. But that's not really the fault of him, it's the fault of the writers at a certain point.
Yeah.
But,
he's not supposed to be a bad guy, he just gets into a lot of trouble on accident.
Yeah.
Like, Like, he has
The
bad luck
writers-
surrounding him.
Yeah. Like, this first game, he's really good.
Yeah, I like Larry. He's a great character.
Subsequent games, they really screwed up his character.
Yeah, they really...
But
yeah.
one thing that does carry over pretty well is that he is surprisingly talented. He made that freaking clock, which means he probably made that replica of the Thinker himself. And if he
and also the inner
learned how to make a
mechanics, too.
clock, yeah, that's genuinely impressive.
Yeah.
Especially with how that clock works. You twist the head and it says the time.
Right.
But
You'd have to think
anyway.
about, like, hey, if you twist the head, it, like, flicks a switch or presses a button or something.
Like, he's mechanically inclined, he's artistically inclined, and that's just amazing.
He's basically a genius with bad luck.
Yeah, and kind of shitty personality.
Yeah. No joke.
Anyway. So,
Also, why are his
continuing
nipples staring at me?
on. What?
Look at his shirt.
Oh.
Why are his nipples staring at me? Hold on, can I look at just, like, through the bar?
You can lower the opacity of it more, I think.
I know I can, but I just wanted to temporarily make the text go away. It's okay. Say your line.
No, you can't. Sorry. Anyway, I was going to, and then you mentioned the eyes.
Say your line!
Okay! Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry?
Larry. Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? My badge that proves that I am an attorney!
God.
Electricity was out.
I'll let you think about it first.
Would it be the statue because she kept it?
I hate that I accidentally gave you a hint at the same time.
Oh, I didn't even think that it was intentional.
It wasn't.
No,
But,
I
yeah,
legitimately...
it is the statue.
I thought it was the statue, because I'm like, well, the only other thing is, like, her passport saying that she went to Paris,
Yeah.
but, like, that doesn't prove shit. No, it would be the statue that she kept.
Yeah.
Take that! Throws the statue at his face!
He's dead. He's just on the ground.
He dies, we killed him!
Goodbye, friend.
Well, he got what he wanted. He died in the same way
Ooh.
his fucking girlfriend did. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
Oh my god, I forgot. I forgot about the meme that Larry is the only straight guy in the entire games. Just remembered. You read this, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. I'm going to eat food on your... Okay, never mind. I'm not making that joke. Wait, never mind.
What?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Tell me later.
Yeah. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
I hate that.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. Oh my god. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Wahapa.
Wahapa. Innocent butts must be covered.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? She's so cute.
Yeah, she's nice.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
It's only been an hour.
Yeah, it's only the first case. And it's a trial case, so it's short.
And that's all achievements in episode 1.
Wow, great.
So we're starting with the next one?
Do you want to?
We've only been going for an hour.
I know. I'm
Would you say it's
asking...
fitting?
Well, I mean... we've been going for an hour and 18 minutes, but...
Hour and 10.
It says 18 on my stream thing.
That's because you start stream like 8 to 10 minutes before.
Oh, I'm stupid. No, you're right. You're right. Shut up.
I swear.
What? I'm not that stupid. I'm pretty stupid.
Okay.
I'm not that stupid, though.
Alright. Let's save progress.
Obviously. Obviously.
So, do we want to take a quick break and then continue on, maybe? Or not?
I keep pressing tab instead of backspace.
This starts it.
Oh. I mean... I think my thing about it is that, like, we're going to do Animal Crossing for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So maybe we just go into Animal Crossing now?
Okay.
Like, take a break and then do Animal Crossing?
You should probably shut off the game then, unless you want to.
No,
have
that's the
viewers
plan,
keep
that's the
beginning.
plan, that's the plan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No. Goodbye, game.
It's a good thing it pauses for that
Yeah.
one, because a lot of the starting of the next cases don't.
Yeah. No, I need to remember
Alright.
not to do that. Okay. Well then. We are going to take a 10-minute break? Yeah, 10-minute break. We'll meet up at the 50-minute mark of whatever hour it is for you guys. Does that sound good? leave?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be up at the 50-minute mark. So I guess an 8-minute break. I'll see you guys then. If stream stops, just make sure that you restart it. The only reason I tend to stop stream between things is just so that I can make sure that the titles and stuff are fluid with what they actually were when I streamed it. Because if I don't stop stream, it has the same name throughout the entire stream and doesn't register it as 2 different streams, unfortunately. Anyways, yep. See you at the 50-minute mark.